Say hi, Sagan.
Hi.
No, you're supposed to say hi, Sagan.
Alright.
Ah, dude. What are we going to do? What are we
Solder!
doing? Soldering! Yay! Alright. Today, we've got another 8-bit computer. This is... Let's zoom into this. You want to zoom in, Sagan?
Yep.
Till you got that on the screen? Yeah, there you go. This is the CB2 Micro. I got this in the mailbag. Thank you very much, Kos, who sent this one in. And it uses an AT Mega. There you go. So all you AVR fanboys are getting all excited. And it uses a SCART connector, unfortunately. So I'm not going to be able to plug it directly in. Because we don't have SCART TVs here in Australia, do we, Sagan?
No.
Nah.
That's
and we've got an RS232 up here.
Somewhere else in the world that's a thing.
US
not here in Australia.
Not here.
here.
USB, PS2 keyboard. I'm sure I could find a PS2 keyboard, although the lab is an awful mess, Einie. That's from Back to the Future. You remember that line from Back to the Future?
Yeah.
That's from the second one. Yeah, we've got a crystal, and then we've got resistors and diodes. Thankfully, they have put the values on there. So 100 nanofarads for the capacitor. They've put, yeah, that makes it a bit easier when you're assembling, like 470 ohm for the resistor and stuff like that. So the transistor type, the diode type, all sorts of things.
Everything.
Cool. All right, Sagan, let's do some soldering. So I'll show you the instructions here. These are actually very comprehensive. I'm very impressed. Check it out, the CB2 Micro. So this looks like a good beginner kit because it's got the schematic, which is nice. It's nicely laid out. Uses all that European stuff. Got our overlay there because we need that because we've got black solder mask. We can't see those traces, so that's handy.
I can. I don't know why you can't.
Oh, but you've got to get it in the right light. If you get it in the wrong light, you won't be able to see it. And look at this nice photo, dude.
Oh, wow.
That's a nice photo.
So detailed.
That's a nice assembly photo to make sure you're on the right way. And then it's got like little check boxes. Look, have you soldered this? You can go check, check. I'm not sure if it gives you something at the end, but this is the order that you solder the things in. So you solder the crystals the first thing. Yeah, I probably.
Wow.
Yeah, crystal. Yeah, I'd say crystal's low profile because the resistors, wrong screen, the resistors are vertical like this. So the resistors don't fit
I just noticed
flat.
that.
Yeah, if they sat flat
like
they do
here.
over here.
Zoom in.
There we go. If they sit flat like they do here, then I would solder all the resistors in first. But because they don't sit flat, then
solder in the crystals first.
the lower profile parts first. I was going to say solder the chip first, but I'd probably solder the chip second, and that's what they do. That's the order that they do. So they are doing, oh no, I would have put USB after that. So we might change the order there, but alright, Sagan, let's go. So we have our, let's bring up our Tagano cam. There we go, Tagano cam. Alright, so there's our crystal. Find our crystal in here. Got it. Alright. Crystals are not polarity sensitive, so it can go in either way, but you'll see it written on the top there. So if you put it under the microscope, you'll be able to see it written like that. So it's good practice to put it in that direction. So there you go, whack it in the holes. Okay, now lift the board up, push it down. You can have it flat. So what you do, you hold it like that and bend the pins out. So just slightly. Yeah, that's it. And there you go. So solder those two joints. Grab your iron. We've got it set for 370 degrees. And
Soldering wire.
yep.
It's been like a year since I've done this.
Yeah, you haven't soldered in a long time. I'll hold the board for you.
Okay.
It'll go. There we go. Nice. And take it off. Beautiful joint. Do another one. It's really important to hold a board. So try and bring your solder in from the back side. Yeah, like that. Always bring the solder on the other side of the pad. Apply firm pressure. Now feed in your solder. Feed in your solder. There you go. Alrighty. Perfect, mate. Well done. Alright. Let's put it away. And we'll probably snip those off.
Yeah.
Do I have snips here?
Snip, snip, snip.
I better have snips here.
We were not prepared for this.
No, we were not prepared because the lab is not set up. Oh my goodness, Sagan.
It's a total mess.
I don't
Yeah, he admits it. He admits
I
it.
admit it because it's not set up yet. Oh no, here they are. Here they
Yay!
are. I knew I did.
I wish we had the fail button.
Go in there like that. Okay, and then tilt it up a little bit at an angle like that so you're not
Tilt it.
cutting into the solder joint. Okay, and then snip it. So in, up at an angle, and snip. There we go. And tilt it the other way for that one. Yep. That's it.
Got it.
Yep. And when you're doing long leads like this, hold the other end of the lead, otherwise they do tend to flick off because they can go flying across. That's why, another reason why you're wearing goggles. Big chippy.
Chippy!
Now, what we got, you see how the leads come splayed out like that? They're at an angle. They're at an angle
Yep.
like that. That means that they actually won't fit into the holes. So we need, Daddy will do this, okay? This is tricky. I need to, there's a lot of art in this. Bend it like that. And bend it just subtly like that. And it's probably, like your hands probably aren't strong enough to do that yet. Big
Mine
enough.
is tiny.
Yeah. Now, where's our notch? We have to get the right way around. See our notch?
Yep.
And our notch?
Yep.
Do they line up? Yep.
Yes.
Because if we put it in the other way around, wah, 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 wah.
Imagine if we did that. I wish I brought the fail button. That'd be good.
Fail buttons at the other lab, the
Yeah.
messy lab,
I wish I brought it.
which we now call what, the junk room?
Yeah, the junk room.
There we go. So the good thing is the chip's just going to sit in there through force of those pins because they're still splayed out a little bit. Yeah? All
We
right.
still have to solder that.
Yep. There you go.
What a sh-
That's a lot. Do you want me to use the PCB holders? They're magnetic. So they will hold
Oh,
the
yeah.
PCB. I think we used these last time for you.
Yeah. Yes. This would be much better, thanks.
No worries. The only problem with these is that they're up high. Okay? So, oh, there you go. How's
That's
that?
better.
Is that better? Let's start by coming in from the side. You see how we've got the long pad going in this direction? It means that we have a lot of pad to put our solder on. Okay? So let's go in here like this, and then whoop, boom, like that. Yeah?
Yep.
Okay, give it a go. Feed in the solder. It's almost there. Yep, perfect.
Yeah.
Next. That's it. Perfect. Next. Ah, he's got the hang of it. Yeah, it's hard to see with the light reflecting off, isn't it? Maybe, is that better?
Yes, please.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah? Auto exposure bow, there we go. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Yep. Ah,
It says 327 degrees.
that's the melting point.
I don't
But you need to
think
be
you-
a lot above that. So we've got to set to 370 today. Okay? And this is lead free. Like a pro, you are. Flying through that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm putting a little bit too much on it. Okay.
perfect, mate.
Can you turn it around? Wait. Always seems to bend.
Yeah, it does bend a bit. You're flying, Sagan.
My hand's shaking a little bit.
Yeah, that happens because your arm is rested on the thing, but you're using these high PCB holders, which makes it harder. It's easier if the It's easier if the PCB holder is lower to the ground. So
Yeah. These are quite high.
yeah, you're doing great, mate.
Thanks.
Perfect. Ah,
Wonder what Hux is up to.
I don't know, but
He's
this
not-
is what we're doing for the school holidays, mate.
Yep.
All right, well
His
done.
friend came over.
Clean your iron. Black solder masks are terrible.
I don't know why you can't see them.
Oh, there we go. See, you got to get the
that's-
light at the right angle. See,
There we go.
that one there.
That's perfect.
That one there's got a little bit too much solder. That's all right. That's all right. That one's probably like these ones, you know, like absolutely perfect. We are using thicker solder though, so it's a bit harder. You can, if you use finer solder, you can control your solder more, but that's perfect amount of solder on those, Sagan. Good work. Awesome work, dude. Considering that how little soldering you do,
Yeah.
fantastic. Tick.
Tick. What's next?
Oh, we got the capacitors. I reckon.
These little things.
No, I'm going against it. I reckon we solder the little USB connector.
Alright.
Oh, I'll put it down here, you can. There you go.
There we go.
He goes in there. So,
Wait a second.
I think, dude, you're going to need your finer solder for this.
Yep.
Oh, see, I would have done that first because it's just going to fall out. So someone's going to have to hold the bottom of that, like me. Here we go. Here's some finer solder. There we go. Yay, we got it. Okay, now that should hold it in place and do the other ones. So maybe like that. So go in for, there you go. Oh, they've put the large pads for you. You see how they've put those large pads that you can put your iron onto? That's nice. Yeah, right up against the pin and feed. You'll have to feed a lot in. Keep feeding, keep feeding, keep feeding, keep feeding. Keep feeding. You need to feed a lot of solder into this one. Keep feeding. There you go.
Yeah.
Yay, and do the other big one.
Totally covered.
Oh, keep feeding. Keep feeding that monster. There you go. That'll do.
Yeah.
Yay. Jeez, no, the lighting's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so now, you've got to solder the other pins. Yeah, it's hard to see. The lights are reflecting. Yeah, sorry, mate. Is that easier to see?
Yeah.
Yeah? The lights, the Tagano microscope lights reflecting off the joint straight into his eyes. There you go. And, yep, that little one in there. Yep, perfect.
Got it.
Yep, hang on, flippy. Flippy, flippy, flippy. Perfect. Keep that iron for, yeah, I think you got him. Yeah, got him. Well done, Sagan. We've got lots of resistors and things.
So many resistors.
22 puff, Sagan.
Okay.
22 picofarads. Can you find 22s?
Oh, that's
Probably those smaller ones,
Yep.
I'd say.
Two.
Yeah, is that 2? I can't see that.
Yep, that's two.
Yep, 2 2s and 2 2. Ceramic capacitors are not polarity sensitive. They will be for our crystal. Oh no, 100 nano. There we go, 22 and 22. Just flip him over and just splay the lead a little bit. Yeah, yep, that's it. Beautiful. Is the 2 2 facing out? Yep, doesn't have to be, but it's just nice practice. And then splay those leads. Yep. Ah, like a pro, Sagan. Excellent. Flippity doodah. Yep. Perfect. You're too good, Sagan.
Better than you.
Better than me.
At least. At least I'm better than you.
Good work, mate. Now we'll snip those off.
2 of them at once.
That's it, too. Yep.
Yes.
Make sure those don't short out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're filters.
Yeah.
They look like
Well, you can have a
filters.
look at the schematic up here. Yep.
They are filters.
Yeah, let's have a look.
They're filters.
Yeah, look. See? There's a resistor in series with a cap. That's a filter. So that's 100 and... Oh, no, it's probably... No, one's a bypass. Another one here is a... is that a reset? No, that's a...
No, that's not a reset.
No, it's not a reset. Okay. And another 100 N down here. That's a bypass. All right. Cool bananas. Make sure that tip is flat with the board so it makes maximum contact.
There we go.
Yep. Cool.
And
Because if you ever find that your joint's not heating up, it means that your iron is not nice and flat and making nice flat contact. So cool bananas. One of these holes has already got some solder in it. Oh, look, that's from that one there. It's from, it must have got a little, got a little bit of solder. So what we'll do is we'll just get our iron on there. Oh, do you want to use my new solder sucker?
Yeah, solder sucker.
Solder sucker.
All I can think of right now is the flux capacitor.
Flux capacitor.
That's all I can think of.
Flux capacitor, flux in. Okay, go. Engine running.
Flux capacitor.
Flux capacitor, flux in, engine running. Alright, go, dude.
That was funny. I remember when Marty said that from Back to the Future. That was hilarious.
I think I did it. Yep.
Perfect.
And that one, yeah, you want to flip it like that. Oh, your iron. See, you're tilting it like that, and that means you're not getting enough contact with the pad. Yeah, it's got to be flat, because if it's, you see how that's a chisel. It's a flat chisel. It's got to be flat. So if you're tilting like that, then you're not putting any heat into the joint. Yep.
Okay.
Snippity doo dah, snippity day. Diodes!
Yay!
Or as I called them when I was your age, Diodes. I used to call them Diodes. Because I didn't know, I had never heard anyone actually say the word.
Oh, wait, what?
Yep, because we didn't have the internet. All we had was our, the people that you knew, and the television. We had a couple of channels here. There was no electronics at all.
Oh,
So all I had was like...
sad.
So there we go. We got 4 Diodes.
Diodes! That sounds better than diodes.
I reckon it sounds better than diodes. I reckon
should-
Diodes sound better.
They should have called them diodes.
Now, diodes are polarity sensitive. You see the
Okay.
black mark on them?
Yes.
Yes, that's the cathode. And the
Right.
other end is the anode. Yes, oh, we can. Oh, look at that. Yep.
There we go.
Oh, you can actually see the junction in there.
Inside. Wow.
Wow.
Can I
Cool.
zoom in even more? No, that's max zoom.
That's the connector. Oh, there we go. 2 diodes over there. And one there and one there. Okay. So, you see how it's got a white line on there?
Yes.
See how it's got a white line?
Yep.
That matches
I'm
the
guessing
black
the
line.
black.
Yeah, it matches. That's right. Now, there's a trick. There's an art to folding these. Okay. Oh, yeah, see? You've probably folded that. Yeah, you folded that to, this is a 0.3 inch. So you've got to fold it closer to the body. So the way I do it is I just get it like that, hold the body,
Yep.
and then just go like that, and that'll give probably, oh, that one's not very good. So hold the body like that,
Yep.
bend it like that,
Rotate
and
it.
that should give you about a 0.3 inch. I'm pretty close. Oh, no, I didn't bend that one quite enough. I'm pretty close. That's not too
Pretty
bad.
close.
So let's whack that down the hole, shall we? That's pretty good, though.
Yep.
Okay, do another one.
Diodes.
Diodes.
Okay, line up the black line.
Yeah, you got to bend it pretty darn close to the body. Like almost right on it.
That's too small. Wait, is it around the right way? Yeah.
There we go. Shove him down there.
Shove it. Oops.
Whoops, yep.
And
Sometimes you've got to pull on the leads on the back. Do the joints on the left first,
left
because they're accessible.
side. Oh, my board's salty.
Your board is going all over the shop, isn't it?
I'd love to have just a huge board just full of these.
Yep.
Rows and rows, rows and rows and rows of just these holes.
Clean your iron.
Wait, I just spotted something.
What?
This solder here,
Yeah, that's lead solder, yes.
it says 183.
3 degrees C. It's 183.
183.
Yep.
That's low.
Lower melting point than the lead free.
Yeah.
Okay, whack them in. I reckon there's one there and one there.
See, there's a diode there. It's
Oh.
twisted.
That's alright.
One side's up, one side's down.
No, that's alright.
Okay.
We won't fuss over that.
Okay.
Alright.
Soldering time?
Soldering time.
Ah, I got stuck! The light got stuck!
Yeah, solder got
Come
stuck.
on!
Solder will flow
Got
into
it,
the
got it,
joint.
got it.
Awesome. Yeah, it does that sometimes. Pesky
Yeah.
little solder.
I hate it when it does that. Happens.
Yeah, it's pesky, isn't it? Ah! You're doing good, Sagan. All right. Check boxes. We can check off all these parts one
Yeah.
by one. It's pretty cool. Oh, no. You got one more diode left.
Oh, come on.
One more diode, dude.
You mean Diode?
Diode. Perfect. There we go. Perfect.
Capacitors.
That is a perfect joint. Snippity doodah.
Snippy.
Now,
We have made a big loot of snips today. Right? Look at all that.
sometimes you keep those because you can actually reuse them as little jumper links.
True.
So, yeah.
True.
All right,
Good
now-
way to reuse.
Now we've got our electrolytic capacitors. You see how there's a negative on there? See how there's a negative
Yep.
marker? Okay. Now they
Yeah.
have specifically told us, check it out. Here we go. They've put the marker here. See, they put red arrows like that to tell you. There we go, 33 microfarads. It's marked with the plus. So our negative goes to the other pin, yeah?
Okay. I just realised
What?
these lengths here
Yeah.
are actually different.
Yes, they are different lengths. They're identifiers as well. You'll notice that the short one is negative there and the long one's positive. So we want to put the long one into the positive. Yep. There you go. Splay the leads. Hold it in and splay the leads a little bit. Yep. And find the next one. Where's the next one? There it is. Up there.
Okay.
Yep.
Pause.
Cool. Splay.
Blades.
And next
Oh,
one.
oh, yeah.
Yep. One more. Yeah. Board mounting is important.
There we go.
And snip, base and tilt. Otherwise, if you go all the way to the base, it will,
Done.
oh, that one's a bit long. If you go all the way to the base, then you could crack your solder joint. And you don't want to do that after you've just done your perfect professional
Yeah.
solder joint, dude. Okay, transistor time. We've got one
Yay!
transistor. There it is.
Seriously?
There's a little
One.
cheeky bugger. You'll notice that there's a
We
flat
only
side
did
to it.
One.
Match up with the flat side on the silk screen. See? There's an art to sticking transistors in holes. Best way to do transistors is to tilt the part like that. Get one in like
The
that,
top one.
and then hold your tongue at the right angle and wiggle, yeah. In
I'm
like
holding
that.
it. I'm holding it.
You're holding your tongue at the right angle. Ah! We don't need to splay those because they hold in there really well. Sold up.
Perfect position.
Tongue at the right angle. Good tongue angle, Sagan.
Thanks.
Get in there. Get that little sucker. Yep. That solder's probably a little bit too thick for those pads, but that's okay. Perfect, dude. Well done.
Can I release my tongue now?
You can release your tongue now.
Phew!
Now, we need 1K resistors, which is brown, black, red. You haven't learnt your colour code yet.
No.
I'll teach you colour code one day. Alright, now these stand end on, and resistors aren't polarity sensitive, but so we just bend the leads like that. Just bend one of them, and as long as they're all the same way, it doesn't matter. Well, they don't have to all be the same way, but it's just nice. Yeah, it's professional.
They can't.
Okay.
It says 1K.
There's 1K
Six.
there, 1K there, so 1K and 1K at the ends.
Yep.
Yep. Sometimes it can be really tricky to get access to these. You've got to feed the solder through the jungle. Oh, good work, mate.
Feeding on
A little bit too much on that last joint, but that's all right.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it can be tricky. Can be tricky. Oh, perfect.
What's this for?
It's just a poker. That's Daddy's poker.
Poke,
Use it for poking.
It's poking.
Poking, that's right.
Poke.
1K8. Okay. Do you see any other 1Ks around here? They've got to be somewhere. They're all test points. 6K8, 6K8, 180. 1K.
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 1K. There's
Oh
one.
yeah, you're right. Oh,
Okay.
I barely saw that. Poking feels strange.
True. This feels strange.
We've
Oh,
got a
it's
few
really
1K resistors left, dude, but I don't. Oh, there's one. There's one.
There's one.
Oh, what are they up there? No, is that? Oh, 1K. Look, sneaky bugger.
Where?
1K up there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, up there.
Oh, there's another one. Is that a 1K there as well?
What?
That looks like 1K.
I can't see. Yeah, that's 1K. That's 1K.
That says 1K. That silk screen's a bit unclear.
Yeah. I'm not sure if you can see that.
Means we have one left, so we have the exact number. Cool bananas. 3 more.
I just like the noise this makes when it touches the pad. Psst.
Yeah. Psst.
Flat.
Iron, flat iron. Always the most important thing with a chisel tip. There you go. Perfect. So how many digits is a kilo?
3.
3. Why? Can you get in there at an angle?
Yes.
Hey, cheeky bugger, that one.
The pictures on the screen, the pictures that they've got in the instructions are crazy detailed. I mean, like,
I know, there's a lot of detail, isn't there?
how do we change the camera on this?
Ah, so you go up here and you
Yeah.
click desktop plus camera.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, the
those
pictures are just
so detailed. I mean, like,
pretty good, aren't they?
Yeah.
I'm very impressed. Check it out, Sagan, look, the band's missing.
Ah!
The band's missing on one side.
Oh.
The band's missing. And you gotta flip it over. That's hilarious. Anyway,
Can I have a good look?
you know, yep.
Missing
And rotate it, and there's no
Missing resistor band. Oh my god.
missing
look.
resistor band. You'll memorize the color code one day, Sagan. Haven't taught you really the color code yet.
Nah.
Good work.
Trying to.
Yep.
That sounds like a great slogan.
Great slogan, huh?
Yeah, for a company. At Sizzle and Sounds.
Okay.
We've been studying advertisement at school.
You've been
English.
studying advertising at school in English?
Yeah.
Really?
And we've made our own ads and stuff.
Ads and stuff. Oh, okay. Cool. All right. Well, I'm not sure. That's a
That's
good thing to be teaching kids at school, but okay. All right. Now, dude, everything else is just connectors left because these are all test points. See these along here?
Yep.
They're all test points. And so we've got SCART connector, RS232 connector, and a pin header down here. Oh, they didn't give us the pin header, so we're not even soldering that in. That's just to reprogram our Atmel processor. So, Daddy likes soldering these.
Oh, I want to solder this one.
Okay, so they because they're just like lined up nicely, you know, they're just beautiful. Okay, let's do the RS232 connector, yeah?
Don't get in the trance.
Go for it. Beautiful, Sagan.
I could work for a soldering company. Except that's not what I want to be.
That's not what you want to be.
I want to be an astrophysicist.
You want to be an astrophysicist, Sagan?
Yep.
Yeah? Cool. feed lots of solder into this bad boy.
Yeah, you can see why.
Keep going, keep going. Keep feeding that beast. Keep feeding that beast. You're a perfectionist?
Yes.
All right. Feed from that side. Shh. It'll eventually fill. See? It'll fill up like that.
Oh,
Beautiful. A little bit more, bit more, bit more.
it seems like
There you go. Look at that. Oh.
super.
Yeah,
sizzle.
super work. All
That's
right.
sizzle and sound.
All right.
That's sizzle and sound. Oh, that's just so catchy.
No.
Zooming in on my watch.
Zooming in on your watch.
That's better. Nothing to really look at though.
They're really
Oh
difficult to
my
get
God.
those SCAR connectors in.
If you could hear that, then.
Thump. Yeah, I know.
I mean, if you didn't hear that, this is what it was like.
Let's solder the PS2 connector there.
PS2.
PS2 connector. Oh, you got a bit of solder dag on that first one, I think. Yeah, there we go. 3 pins holding it to the board.
Different mini paint thing. That's sizzle and sound.
All right, and SCART connector. Too easy. Fine. Get on the metal ring. Because the heat has to transfer from the tip to the ring around the joint. So the iron tip has to be in contact with the pin, and the as much surface area of the tip has to be in contact with the pad as possible. And then you...
This
Yeah.
is my advice for if you don't have it flat. So if you don't have it flat,
Yeah.
so put your solder iron on, put your solder on, and then if you don't have it flat, just twist your solder iron and it'll eventually,
I'll eventually make contact, you think?
yeah. That's
Right, but with a chisel tip, you shouldn't have to do that. A chisel tip should make...
Come on.
That's all right. Heat it up again.
Done.
Done, 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 like a dinner. Well done, Sagan. High five. All right. We did it.
Yeah.
That's the completed CB2. So what if we go over here and we...
Yeah, just about to switch to that.
Do we have to tick off? I wonder what...
Tick.
I don't think it actually does anything if we actually tick off all
It
of our...
might. It might.
Each individual resistor. Oh, how painful. But how very thorough.
Yeah.
How would you
Right,
rate
right.
the instructions out of 10?
10 out of 10. Those are some super high quality instructions for sure.
I agree. Sagan?
Crazy high quality
10 out of 10.
for these instructions.
Yeah, really good.
Right.
We did solder a few things out of order, but that's okay. Yeah, it doesn't give us anything. Before you begin assembly, required tool. Oh, and look, it shows you how to shows you how to do it too. We didn't look down that far.
Shows you how to solder.
Yeah, it does.
Cool.
Yeah. Although the iron should be on the other. Oh, they've got a conical tip.
Oh,
That's a conical tip.
Wow, wow.
Use a chisel. No, yeah, nice looking joint there.
oh yes.
Yeah,
Great
so they're
joint.
showing a good joint here. Okay,
Yep.
that's perfect. Nice fillet. Look at the,
Yeah.
there's a nice fillet, nice smooth fillet, nice and shiny. This one, you see how it's not. See how there's like a,
Yeah.
that's like a cold joint. Okay,
Yeah.
it's
It's
okay.
fine, it's fine.
It'll do it, but it's not as nice as the top one.
Yeah.
This one,
Oh,
haven't applied
wow.
enough solder.
Come on.
And this one, oops, causes a bulge, slightly too much. It'll still work.
Oh.
And this is, that's
God.
just, no. I can't
And
handle
that
that
one, that's like
one. Extra flux. It's, yeah.
flux
So,
capacitor, flux
wow.
in,
And this one,
solder iron, soldering.
this is when you overheat your
my
pad. It's
wow.
lifted the pad. See how the pad's
wow.
lifted off the board?
Whoa, I cannot bear talking that one.
Nah. It's pretty horrible.
Cannot bear.
So, there
That's
you go.
the
I
worst
mean,
in solder history.
Look at how. Look, oh, and they show you step by step each part as well. Oh, it's just, it's crazy, dude. Connect the power. Next step is connect the USB to mini USB. USB side of this cable can be connected to USB device port. Yeah, the problem is, Sagan, is that we don't have a SCART monitor. Maybe we can go back to the other lab. We might have an old TV that has a SCART. I'm not sure. I've got two TVs there.
I'm hungry.
Hungry. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Let's eat. Mate, awesome work. And we did it. Yeah? We'll maybe do power up in a different video, yeah? But this is just soldering. Yeah?
Probably power up.
Alright.
Who knows? Maybe we'll do it in the next 10 minutes.
Was that fun, Sagan?
Yeah.
Alright, Sagan, so how do you rate the CB2 kit as like a beginner soldering kit?
I'd probably say it's a pretty good soldering kit, around 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good beginner.
Yep. It's
Steps.
nice. And it's all through hole, so it's
Yeah.
easy. It'd be easier if these were flat, if the resistors were flat.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Right.
Yeah, I would have given it a 10 out of 10 if the resistors were flat. That's what
Yep.
I mean.
And the diodes,
Much
there was a bit
simpler,
more. There was a bit more pitch,
yeah.
0.4 inch pitch on the diodes, maybe. But apart from
Bigger
that,
diodes.
that's pretty groovy.
Yep.
Well done, Sagan. That's some good soldering work there, mate. Look at that. Let's show people. Let's show people. There you go. That looks pretty good, mate. It's pretty impressive work. We can clean that up with some flux remover. Top work, mate. Awesome. What do we say at the end of the video?
Catch you next time.
Bye.
Hey.